Vicky's question is about shoulders. Vicky says during the mat work, you can take a seat, particularly mat work exercises where Vicky is weight bearing. She doesn't know where her shoulders should be. Look, shoulders, it's just a whole area of study, and probably one that should concern us possibly more than any other area of the body. I'll be teaching in a few weeks' time in Italy a workshop called The Powerhouse of the Upper Girdle. And it's, you can see that workshop on our site as well. It's a workshop that deals with how to position. We spend so much time thinking of how to position the pelvis. We know what we mean by neutral pelvis, right? We all know neutral pelvis, posterior tilt, anterior tilt. But do we all know what we mean by neutral scapula? Well, the scapula are the pelvis of the upper body. The legs connect to the pelvis. The arms connect to the scapula. But the scapula are so mobile, it's much harder to position the scapula. But we need to find neutral position of the scapula in all those exercises that you mentioned. Now, what you have also is a little bit of rounding, a little bit of tendency towards kyphosis. The first, without any doubt, the first muscles that you need to address when you are working on the shoulders, back extensors. That's it. You cannot get good shoulder alignment, impossible to get good shoulder alignment when you're rounded like that. You have to set your spine up into a position where the scapula can then be placed in their neutral alignment. So that's number one, Vicky.
Okay.
So when you are sitting here and you are this, there's no way you can get good scapular positioning, good shoulder mechanics. You have to use these back extensors, particularly the lower trapezius, middle trapezius. These muscles have to work. Okay, let's go into back support. So, whoa, Vicky. Whoa. We need to set up. So that I'm going to give a plug to my friend Ophi over here. Stella, let's scan over to Ophi right there. That's Ophi. So Ophi, Senior Bassi faculty member, is giving a workshop, which I love. Absolutely, I champion this workshop. And it's all about setup. The setup. I famously or infamously say the setup is 90% of the success of the exercise. Bo, write that in Korean. The setup is 90% of the success of the exercise. And in every other language. Adi, did you write it? Oh, okay, Bo's writing it. That's okay. So, 90%, meaning, if you just go up like that, Vicky, you need time. You need time to set yourself up. So, let's first of all, do you have wrist problems? Do you find it difficult putting your arm, well, you have to straighten your arms, Vicky.
Okay.
So, that to me seems as if it's going to be difficult.
Yes.
Why? Because the flexors of the wrist are tight.
Okay.
All this, Vicky, affects the shoulders. All this affects the shoulders. So we are going to work in that position.
Okay.
We don't want to work that position, but we can work here with the fingers going outward. That looks better to me. Now, Vicky, you remember what I said, back extension. Now that is possibly bringing the scapula too close together. I would say not too far apart. I would say about there.
Okay.
Now, that's your neutral. Let's get more back extension. More back extension. Now, does she look better now to handle that exercise? Mary, you're a friend. Does she look better? Yes. She looks much better now. Now, don't let go. When I hear people saying, pull in your abs, what are the abdominals going to do? They're going to pull you down. No. Now, you can say use your co-contract, meaning use them, but don't let them pull you into flexion. Okay, this is where you're. Now, look at that. I don't allow phones in here, otherwise I'd ask Mary to take a picture of you, because this is a different person to the person that walked up here a minute ago.
Right.
Different person. Totally. Yes. Your friend Mary said totally.
Yeah, I don't feel fearful.
Yeah. That is amazing. What Vicky said is she doesn't feel fearful. That is it, Vicky. When we have a solid foundation, we don't have fear. Our fear comes when we don't have a solid foundation. So you look amazing here. You really look good. Take the head back. Now, the head's in line with the spine. I would say just look just above that bar there. That's just really good. Maybe a little higher. There. That's it. Okay, now, what I want you to do, in one fell swoop, you're going to use the back extensors, the hip extensors, and your shoulder extensors to lift yourself up and down. So now, we're going to do two more things there. The one is we're going to take the head back with the spine, because by keeping the head here, you're keeping your pelvis low.
Okay.
Remember I said it's all about the eyes. Mm-hmm. You kept looking there. But as you go up, you need to look about there. Okay. As you go up. Now wait, let's stabilize. Look at that. Look at that open chest. Look at that open chest. Now go up. Take the eyes up. Yes. And down. Now that time your eyes went almost too far. They rolled back into your head. So then your head went too far. Look about kind of at this vent here, just where that vent is, about at that line. And up. Beautiful. And down. Two more. Think of using this part more. And up. Yes. And down. Last one. And up. And down.
Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, lovely work. Really lovely. Lovely. So it's all about the setup. Bo, all about the setup. You wrote that down, right? It's all about the setup. The moment, but you saw the difference between the first one, she just went up and everything was rounded, and the second one where we set her scapula up for success. And Vicky, the scapula setting them up for success is putting the body in good alignment.
Well, it's interesting because just sitting here now, I can feel what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
As opposed to, I think this is kind of...
Exactly. That's your normal, and that's where the you don't even need to do anything with the scapula. The moment you're here, the scapula just fall into place. But when you hear the scapula aren't in place, there's no way you can do that exercise if you round it. You have to set the back up for success.